Alright, it's still up here. There's the one graveyard. Beautiful views of the mountain. Here's the other graveyard. And I'll have to stop for a minute. Okay, I'm back. My dog was leaving a present. So, and yes, I picked it up. So, I was looking up. The other day I walked by the Israeli graveyard. And I looked up why they put rocks on the grave. Like, I know for veterans you put coins, and each coin has a different significance. So I looked why they put rocks on graves. And it's basically the same thing. It's paying respects and showing remembrance of the dead. But I thought that was kind of interesting. I don't know. I think I have different views on, showing remembrance, and putting rocks on a grave just doesn't, I don't know. I would leave something more of significance, but that's just me. Oh. Sorry, that's her dog bag carrier is empty and is making a rattling sound. I don't go in this graveyard. I don't, because up there it says no dogs, please. And here I'm walking in the outside of the graveyard, and I do clean up after my dog. I think one thing that's kind of bothered me today, I love finding out definitions for things. Definition of anything. So or a couple days ago, I was looking up the definition for mukbang. I'd heard it quite a few times in quite a few lives, and quite a few shorts, and quite a few long form videos, and I really didn't understand. I knew it had something to do with food, and I really didn't understand it. So I wanted to look it up and see what the definition truly was. And I know a lot of people don't understand what the definition is. And someone took my defining it last night in a very wrong way. I was just telling, for other people who didn't understand what the definition of mukbang was, this person had a ton of food in front of them. Well, bags of food, which is still a ton of food to me, and she was live streaming, so she was on the definition of mukbang. I was not putting her down or saying that she wasn't doing mukbang or anything else. I was just giving the definition so other people who were on the live would understand what a mukbang was. And I got offended when she pretty much put me down on the live, like I was saying that she didn't do it, or I was telling her what mukbang was. She already knew what it was. Like, I'm not dumb. She's not dumb. Nobody's dumb. Sometimes we just don't understand what words are. You see that little cat there? It's a panther. Look, there's a panther in the woods. You see it? Okay, we'll be on our way. Bye, kitty. But anyway, so now I have that off my mind. Maybe, my brain can continue on the day. You can see all these made in Canton, Ohio. All these bricks and whatnot. I don't know if they were placed here on purpose. There's another Canton, Ohio brick. So let me switch my phone to my other hand here. There we go. But anyway, so I guess I've learned the lesson of just shut up. Nobody wants to know the definition of words. Because honestly, after being put down, like I was putting her down, I wasn't. I did leave the live because I figured it was going to be nicer to leave than to actually say anything more, because all it was going to do was make me get more and more upset because she wasn't understanding the way I was saying it and what I was doing. Just giving information to those who didn't know what mukbang meant. Honestly, I didn't know what half the words they were saying one time was, and I went to the dictionary online, of course, and looked up, was it baddie, preppy? I was looking up all the words because I just didn't understand what they meant. Now, most of them still don't get it. I mean, the words from the 80s, they just added E's on the end. Baddie, preppy. You know, of course, preppy's been around for a long time, but all right, I'm done with that conversation. I've said my piece, I think. We're just gonna go down to the end of this. There's a lot of, like, I don't know if they're looking to expand or whatnot, because the graveyard's awfully full and awfully long. I always keep my dog on the leash up here because Sarah sometimes has trouble with other dogs. So I don't like when other dogs challenge her, because she's a little dog and she is fierce. When she wants to kill something, she will. Not that I've ever seen her kill something, but I get worried about it. There's some coal over there. I'm not sure if it's good coal or what, but I need to take off my shoe because I have rocks in it. If anyone's ever walked with rocks in their shoes, they try their best to get them to one side or the other. It's not working this time. All right. Let's end with a grave. All right. So, Michael Anastasia, or Michael Anastasia, 1890 to 1940, a private in the 558th Training Battalion. And they have their little, and the one next to it is Josefovic. It looks like 1912 to 1934. I'm not sure. All right. Y'all have a good day. I'll see you on the flip side.